Hi y'all, this is the Oklahoma Grammy. Today I'm going to make you a Texas sheet cake cookie. It's really easy to make, and I hope that you'll enjoy the video. And if you do, please give the video a thumbs up because it helps with the algorithm where YouTube will show the video out more. And if you haven't joined, I hope that you will consider subscribing to my channel. So let's get going. What we're going to use is 2 chocolate cake mixes. We're going to put them in a bowl. Now you could use any kind of cake mix that you want. If you like mixing up a homemade chocolate cake mix, then that would be great also. We have 4 eggs that is whisked. And we're going to use, let's get it all out of there, as much as possible. And then we're going to use 2/3 cup of oil. Now the batter will be kind of thick, and that's okay. You will want to get parchment paper to put your cookies on. That way they could bake. It's recommended, and this is kind of going to be like a fudge cookie. That's what I was thinking of. And it takes a few minutes. As you can see, it's coming together. It will be thick, the batter will be. And as you can tell, see how thick that got? This is the way that it's called for. But you want to make sure that you get it all mixed up. It kind of looks like a brownie, the cookies do. Make sure you don't see any of the cake mix whenever you're doing this. It takes a good minute. Like I said, it looks like a brownie mix, but make sure you go through and you're getting it all mixed up. I can still see some of the batter. And it's okay, my hands are clean, so I'm going to use this to clean my whisk out because it is thick. And these are for my grandbabies. We are off school this week for fall break. Tomorrow is Indigenous Day here in Oklahoma. A lot of places still call it Columbus Day, but we've changed the name here in the state. So we're going to do this. I was going to use my cookie scoop, but I'm going to go ahead and get me a spoon to take and put this on the cookie sheets because it's so thick, and the cookie scoop just isn't going to scoop it. Let me clean my hand. That right there. So we're going to just take, and you can actually take these, roll them, and smash them out a little bit, and then put them on your cookie sheet. And we're going to bake these in a 350-degree oven for 8 minutes. We don't really want to cook them any longer than that. Because it will burn the cocoa that the chocolate is with. So, like I said, we're just getting a tablespoon scoop of it, and we're smashing it out between our hands. Now, if you want to try your cookie scoop, you're welcome to do that. It just seems to work a little bit better. And because there is oil in the cookie dough, I'd have none on my hands. Now, there will be an icing that goes on top of the cookies. I'll show you how to make that. We want to try to get most of the cookies done before I make the frosting for it. So let me get all the cookies on the cookie sheet and get them in the oven. And then once we get some of them cooled, I'll come back and I'll show you how to take and make the icing for the top of the cookies. Remember, 350 for 8 minutes. Hi y'all. So now that I have all of the cookies on the table, getting cool and everything, I'm going to show you how easy it is to make the icing that goes on the top of these. I can never get 30. Even whenever I do pinning, it says one thing, it never works that way for me. I have a large family, so I'm always doing stuff. The icing consists of 2.5 cups of powdered sugar or confectioner sugar. We have 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. We have 1/8 of a cup of milk, or 3 tablespoons of milk. And in our pan, we're going to easily melt 1/2 cup of butter, or 1 stick of butter. So, and we need a whisk. And we're going to put the first 3 ingredients in our pan, which is our butter or margarine, you can use either one, our 1/8 of a cup of milk, or 3 tablespoons of milk, and our 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. So let me get this mixed up, and then I'll bring it over, that way I can pour it into our bowl of powdered sugar. This will take just a few seconds. Now, if you have a whisk that has it's coated, it would probably be better, because I don't have one and I'm I'm using my regular whisk at my non-stick pan. My pan is a little bit older, so I'm not really worried about anything. And even doing this, I'm not scraping that coating off the bottom. I'm being real careful with it. And basically what we're doing is we're cooking the cocoa powder. That's the reason that everything has to be heated up, is because we're cooking that cocoa powder. Like I said, it takes just a few seconds to get it done. Basically what you're doing is you're melting that butter, and that butter is what's cooking that cocoa. You don't want the cocoa to come to a boil or anything. Just get it all good and mixed up. Okay, and that's as easy as it is. It was on medium high, and you just pour it in. And then we're going to mix this up. Put this over here for a minute and let that water run. I'm going to go ahead and mix this up. And as you can see, it's mixing up really, really good in the bowl. Here in Oklahoma, I'm not for sure if other states are on fall break, but this is our fall break week. Tomorrow we don't have school because it's Indigenous Day here in Oklahoma. A lot of places it's still Columbus Day, but our state changed it because we have such a big Indigenous state with Native Americans, which I'm one of them. The governor and the state senate changed it to Indigenous Day. So, and a lot of other places still call it Columbus Day, but in Oklahoma it's called Indigenous Peoples Day. Okay, this is done. Let me turn this off. Okay, and then all we're going to do is take it and put it over the top of our cookie. Like so. You can add some more. Just depending if you like a lot on your cookie or a little. Now this will dry to become hard. Once it does, you can take your cookies and you can take and put them in a sealed plastic container and leave them out for 3 days. Or you can be like me, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take, and once they're dry, I'm going to take and put them in saran wrap and put them in a plastic bowl with a container, and I'm going to put them in the freezer. because I'm not the one that's going to let my grandbabies just sit and eat cookies all weekend, which they would, you know, they're kids. So this is how easy it is. And just continue to do it until you take and get them all done. Like I said, they will harden as they sit. Now you can also take and put some nuts of your choice on the top of it if you'd like. Yeah, I would like to say I'm not sponsored by this company. This is Reynolds Kitchen. I love these pre-cut baking sheets. Just me, I really love them. I have a big family, and this really helps out using these because they are pre-cut. You could get some, I think they come like 5 to a box at Dollar Tree, but for your buck, this is the way to go. They're $2.97 at Walmart for $25. Because I do a lot of baking and cooking for my family, these really come in handy. You don't have anything to clean up when you use these sheets because everything stays on the sheet. And you just, like I said, I just love them. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but they're made by Reynolds Kitchens, and I really like them. I mean, it would be nice if I got sponsored, but I'm such a small channel, there's no chance in that. So if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up and share it out and comment, because I will answer your comments. And I hope to see you again soon. This is Sandra, the Oklahoma Grammy. Thank you for watching. Bye.